For doing a good job in trying to sustain.
We know what we usually refer to as the home color or the home jersey.
Okay, the shots. And the Ghana Football Association. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Members of the FA, staff of the GFA, members of the Women's League Board, participating clubs, colleagues from the media, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I, with all humility, greet you and also say I'm pleased to represent the FA President, especially to the women's football launch of the National Women's League Season 5. It's been our passion to see women's football get to this level. The sustenance of it is of importance, and as stakeholders, that is why we have gathered here to have the lunch today. Let me say that Season 4 has been exciting. We have all participated in it, and the FA will say that we commend the participating teams for a good job done, especially seeing the team from Techiman winning the trophy, that is Ambindakwa. And we also saw the knockout competition that was played and won by the police ladies. And so, before we kickstart Season 5, the FA approved for us to have a Super Cup, which is coming off on Saturday, 22nd of April 2017 at the Baba Yara Stadium. And the teams are Ambindakwa versus police ladies. It will be an exciting and a very competitive game that you all need to be there to watch and see things for yourself. And I also ask the media, who have always been helping promote women's football in our part of the country, to continue to do the job that they have been doing. I believe that with the Season 5, we are to launch it today, but we as stakeholders will be so proud to come shoulder high and say that we have done a good job when we play according to the rules and regulations and to the laws of the game. And that's why we can say that, yes, indeed, we have come far, and this is how God has brought us. We can also make our brand very attractive by taking out hooliganism, things that are negative that will not help us promote our women, especially when we are trying to attract sponsorship for our women. Earlier on in our stakeholders meeting, we said that we need to attract women in authority so they can be able to do something for us. We all know that our players are doing something meaningful and contributing well to society. They are doing something positively to society. They are not doing anything negatively. So we as team managers, administrators, coaches should also do well to play our roles. And if we can be able to get the First Lady of the land, the Chief Justice, who is a lady, the chairperson for the Electoral Commission, and other people in authority to support women's football, then we must make sure we do our homework well. But I'm also calling on them to, at least with this medium, know that they have a cause and a role to play in developing and shaping our girls, especially for the national teams as well. Let me say that the FA will do all it can in its powers to make sure we sustain women's football. And that is why, in agreeing with Star Times to get the Premier League TV rights, we also included the Women's League to it. I believe that we cannot give the details, but when the ESCO approves what the financial details in it, we'll make it aware to the clubs, and we'll also put it into good use. Colleagues from the media, fellow ESCO members who are here, participating clubs, I believe that what we need to know is that we have had 2 clubs joining the National League this season, which we have been made aware of, and that's Holy Royals from the Southern sector and Kumasi Sports Academy ladies from the Northern sector. We encourage them to give you competition that you, the winners, Ambindakwa and the other top teams, will run for your money. I think that we have to also commend the Women's League Board for doing a good job in trying to sustain. In every endeavor, there are challenges, and so we must brace ourselves for more challenges once we are growing. We used to crawl at a point in time, but now we have gotten to somewhere, and we pat the league board on their shoulders. We also pat the clubs, the founders, the bankrollers who are also spending their money for doing a good job. We know God will replenish your stock one day. Ladies and gentlemen, we know there are exciting league seasons, and I know that 29th is going to start the league. But before we do that, we need to launch. And on that note, on behalf of the FA President, the entire members of the Executive Committee, and the staff of the GFA and all stakeholders, I want to duly declare the Season 5 National Women's League duly launched. Thank you.
Well, how will be? The Ghana people will say how will be.